This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. The Great Depression took place in America during the 1920s, and its effects were unprecedented as it caused poverty and suffering in society. Many believe that the Depression was caused by the United States stock market crash that took place in 1929. Nonetheless, there is no consensus on its cause, as other factors are also acceptable. The economic devastation of the 1920s led to the Great Depression and brought tragedy for the whole society. Causes of the Depression. Many causes have been put forward to explain the causes of the Great Depression, over which the economists have disagreed. However, one thing that cannot be disputed is that the Depression significantly impacted the country and people's lives. Crash of the stock market. The crash of the stock market in 1929 ushered in the Great Depression. Stocks represented the capital in America. Easy money policies caused the stock prices to go very high, leading to ample speculation that made people invest all their money in the stock market. Eventually, the price of the stocks went down sharply, and people started selling their stocks in panic. The number of stocks available for sale was higher than the number of people willing to buy, and eventually, the market crashed. Uneven distribution of prosperity. The 1920s saw the American economy rise, but the prosperity was unevenly distributed, and the farmers and the untrained laborers were largely excluded. It, therefore, led to the nation having a greater production capacity and not being able to match in consuming the products. Policies. Moreover, the policies of the Republican administration in regard to war debts and tariffs had led to a decline in the market for American goods. Effects of the Depression. The effects of the Great Depression were felt both at home and abroad. No one escaped its reeling effects. For example, countries in Europe were significantly affected as their economies were hit hard. In Germany, the economic blow led to social dislocation that is alleged to have played a significant role in bringing Adolf Hitler to power. Unemployment. When the Great Depression set in, many people lost their jobs. The unemployment levels rose as many factories closed, and up to about 16 million people lost their jobs between 1932 and 1933. The Great Depression compares to the economic recession that took place in 2007 in America and its effects felt on a global scale. For instance, the following words by the President Obama shows the similarities. Even though economists may say the recession officially ended last year, obviously for the millions of people who are still out of work, it's still genuine for them. Massive poverty. Consequently, with job losses and loss of money in the stock market, the people fell into massive levels of poverty. The people did not have a source of income and suffered a great deal. The country's economy suffered too. The gross national product declined from the 1929 figure of $103,828,000,000 to $55,760,000,000 in 1933. The suffering led to economic, physical, emotional, and cognitive suffering for the people because the Depression was a big tragedy, hence, they exhibited signs that people going through other crises exhibited. Conclusion. The Great Depression led to untold suffering for millions of Americans as well as the devastation of the country's economy. The effects also extended to other countries due to international trade, just as it happened during the recent economic downturn. No country is in isolation, and its activities affect other countries too, even if they do not have a hand in causing the problems. It, therefore, follows that countries must take precautions to prevent an event like the Great Depression by learning its causes as well as its effects in order to minimize future damage or suffering in case of a similar tragedy. Did you like this Cause and Effects of the Great Depression sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.